So, Payday 2's weekly sale has ended after you and your friends decide to pick it up and see what it's about. A week goes by and you all love it and play it almost every single day. Then you wake up and have the realization that, no, it wasn't a week ago. It's been 9 years. You've been playing it for 9 years of your life. You have 1,000 hours on it. You've wasted so much time just getting one more bag, doing one more heist. It's been 9 years. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Anyway, now you're getting recommended videos of the game and see some people with a slightly different looking game using the great power of mods. But then you load up Mod Workshop and there's just so many to choose from. You don't know where to start. Don't fret, Chunky Man 32. Huh? I'm here to get you started with To get started, you actually need to close the game. Because this game is built on a 23-year-old driving engine, it's finicky and just needs more work. First is Super BLT. Now, every mod shown in this video will be linked below, so go ahead and click on the link to Super BLT first. Once downloaded, open Steam, right-click on Payday, Manage, Browse Local Files, then open up the zip folder and drag in the WSOC DLL into Payday 2. Once you drag it in, start up Payday 2, Super BLT will be prompted to download and install, and once it's installed, you get the next mod, Beardlib. Once Beardlib is installed, you simply drag it into the mods folder in Payday 2 that Super BLT had installed for you. Built Ford to the first set of mods I'm going to show off are, when it comes to HUDs, there's two different types. There's info HUDs and what I like to call style HUDs. Info HUDs are pretty self-explanatory. They provide extra info to the player that isn't normally shown by the default HUD. There's a lot of info HUDs out there, so here are some of my favorites. Vanilla HUD Plus is, again, self-explanatory. It's the default vanilla HUD with extra info on top of it. It's highly customizable, but there's way too much stuff on screen that I don't find very useful. But it is a good option if you really want an info HUD. Just, it's not for me. Sid HUD is very similar to Vanilla HUD Plus, but I like it better. There's built-in health bars for the police. There are assault wave stages and screen timers in the chat whenever you go to use them, along with other quality of life things that I haven't really tested out yet. But if I were to pick an info HUD, I would definitely go with Sydney HUD. Paco HUD is almost every Payday 2's YouTuber's go-to for an info HUD. I can see why. Paco HUD is extremely useful for stealth missions, I would say. Like all the other HUDs, it is highly customizable, but unlike the others, there is a dedicated settings key in the main menu, along with the built-in vocalizers and drill timers that are displayed on top of the drill instead of a flat image on the HUD. I recommend this HUD for anyone who is mainly playing stealth, not so much for loud, but it still can be used during loud heists. Now we're going to be moving on to what I like to call style HUDs. HoloUI is a simple, sleek style HUD that is highly customizable. You can scale your panel to be big, small, you can have a line on the right, left, top, or just say fuck it and have it be a full box. You can move your teammates' panels to the top, middle, and bottom. HoloUI will be different for everyone. It reminds me a lot of MUI, which used to be my go-to HUD. I want something close to the original game, but also want to be able to change every aspect about it. Look no further than HoloUI. Next is Restoration HUD, which it's not actually the name of the mod. The actual mod is the Restoration mod. It tries to make the game look as close to the alpha version of Payday 2 as possible. The HUD is a restored recreation of Payday 2's alpha HUD, sharing a lot of similarities with Payday the Heist and Payday 2's HUD. There is a standalone HUD mod if you don't want the full Restoration mod. But if you are interested in seeing the visuals of the game's alpha, I'll leave a link to it below, like with everything else. Void UI is undoubtedly the best HUD mod for Payday 2. It has a mix of an info HUD with a nice sleek style. You ditching Payday 2's reliance on circles for squares. It also has the perks of being extremely customizable and compatible with other mods, like Hot Pip's health bars and other add-ons made specifically for Void UI. It is my go-to HUD for playing the game, and I definitely wouldn't have it any other way. When it comes to music, it's all about personal taste, but there is one mod that I think everyone should download. Download mine, go download mine, please, I beg of you. Custom OST is a requirement for some custom tracks, while others simply go into mod overrides. Most menu tracks go into overrides, while heist tracks more often than not go into custom OST. To install custom OST, just drop it into mods along with custom OST tracks. Any songs for custom OST go into the tracks folder. This section is just dedicated to all the goofy mods I found over the years. There's way too many for me to truly go in depth about it, so here's just a speed round. Gensec Space Program, Microsoft Jacket, Heist in a Nutshell, Radial Menu Vocalizer, Totally Normal Cloaker Lines, SpongeBob Keycards, Fix Kawaii Mask, Doom-inspired Helmet Equip, and finally, Almir Contract Movie. And finally, the miscellaneous mods. These are mainly just to change certain aspects about the game that I liked before, or like better than the default game. Except for custom FOV, that one I think is essential, because I get a fucking headache with just a normal FOV adjustment. And because I'm running low on Steam writing this and voicing this, she's gonna be another speed round. Old 2013 lobby animations, kill feed, Hotline Miami menu mod, fucking 80s Payday 2 logo, advanced crosshairs, and finally, compact heist info. And that is all. That was the video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe. I'll probably end up doing more of these if this one does well. Maybe for Left 4 Dead 2, maybe for Payday 3, who knows. Take care.
Max is a fucking retard, that's what.